Welcome back to the AI Agents playlist. We have been on quite a journey through the different types of AI agents. We started with the simple rule following fixed automation agents. We moved to LLM enhanced agent that understand context. Then we explored React agent that reason and plan. And React plus RAG agent that drown their reasoning in real knowledge. Today we are covering three more sophisticated types: tool enhanced agents, self-reflecting agents, and memory enhanced agents. These are where AI agents start to feel genuinely powerful and remarkably human-like. Let's get into it. Meet the tool enhanced agent, also called as multitasker. While React agent reason and plan, tool enhanced agent take action to the whole new level by integrating and using multiple external tools within a single workflow. Think of it as the Swiss Army knife of AI agent. It can search the web, write and execute code, query databases, call external APIs, generate documents, emails, and critically it reasons about which tool to use and when to use it. The agent doesn't just have tools availability, it intelligently selects the right tool for each step of the problem it's solving. The workflow of tool enhanced agents builds on the React loop we already know, with a crucial new layer. After the initial reasoning phase, the agent enters a specialized tool loop. It selects the most appropriate tool for the current step. It executes the tool. It checks the result. And if the goal is not yet achieved, it loops back, potentially selecting a completely different tool for the next step. The same agent might use a web search tool in the step 1, a code execution tool in step 2, a database query tool in step 3, and an email sending tool in step 4, all within a single task completion cycle. Each tool is selected intelligently based on what's needed at a specific moment. Here is a great way to think about tool enhanced agent. Imagine a highly skilled project manager who has access to every specialist in the company. When they need research done, they go to the research team. When they need data analyst, they go to the analytics team. When they need to communicate updates, they use the right communication channel. When they need code written, they go to the software development team. The project manager doesn't do all these things themselves. They coordinate across specialists intelligently. That is exactly what a tool enhanced agent does. One intelligent coordinator, multiple specialized tool, all working together seamlessly to complete complex tasks. The key characteristics of tool enhanced agents tell a compelling story. Intelligence. They act as a multi-tool integrators, leveraging APIs, DBs, and software tools as needed. Behavior. They handle multi-step workflows and dynamically switch between different tools based on what each steps require. There is no rigid sequence. The agent decides in real time what tool serves the current need best. Scope. They are built for complex multi-step progress that requires integrating diverse capabilities. Best for any workflow that genuinely requires multiple tools and APIs working together in a coordinated way. Cost. Be aware that multiple tool calls add up. Each time the agent uses a tool, especially external APIs, there is a computational and potential financial cost involved. For the right use case though, this investment delivers enormous value. Let's look at real-world applications. Think of a GitHub Copilot style coding agent. It reads your existing code using a code analysis tool, searches relevant documents using a web search tool, writes suggested improvements using a generation tool, and runs tests automatically using a code generation tool, all within one seamless workflow. Or consider a data analysis bot. It queries a DBs, process and cleans the data using code execution. Create visualization using the charting tool. Generate a written report using a documentation tool. And email it to stakeholder using an email tool. 5 different tools, one intelligent agent, one complete workflow. Consider in e-commerce, an operation agent can monitor inventory, identify low stock, automatically place reorders through supplier APIs, update records, and notify relevant team, all without human interventions. Now we come to the one of the most sophisticated agent types, the self-reflective agent. This is an agent that thinks about its own thinking, a concept called metacognition. After completing a task or making a decision, the agent doesn't just move on. It pauses and evaluates its own performance. Was that the right approach? Could I have reached the answer more efficiently? What did I learn from this interaction? How should I do better next time? It's like having an employee who gives themselves a rigorous performance review after every single task and actually uses that review to improve. The workflow of self-reflective agent introduces a critical new step after execution, the reflection phase. The agent completes its task and produces an output just like other agent types. But then, instead of stopping there, it enters a reflection phase. It reviews what it just did. It assesses the quality of its reasoning and output. It identifies what could have been done better. And it feeds those insights back into its reasoning process through a feedback loop. The reason. The agent genuinely improves with every single iteration. Each task makes it more accurate, more efficient, and more reliable than the last. This is a fundamentally different relationship between an agent and quality improvement. Here is a relatable analogy. A regular agent is like a worker who completes their task and immediately move on to the next one. No pause, no review, no improvement loop. A self-reflecting agent is like a true professional. A doctor who reviews their patient cases at the end of the day. What did I diagnose correctly? What did I miss? How can I do better? For example, a lawyer who reviews their arguments. Was my reasoning watertight? What were the gaps? A teacher who reviews their lessons. Did the student understand? What should I explain differently next time? This practices of a deliberate self-review is what separates good professionals from great ones. Self-reflective agents bring exactly this quality to AI. The key characteristics of self-reflecting agents reveal what makes them uniquely valuable. Intelligence, they exhibit genuine metacognition, evaluating their own thought process and outcome of their decision. Behavior, they are transparent, they can explain the reasoning behind their actions, which is critically important in regulated or sensitive domain. And they genuinely learn from mistakes, improving performance over time. Coming to scope, tasks that require accountability and continuous improvement. It is best for quality assurance workflow, sensitive decision-making environments, and any context where explainability is essential. And the unique value that sets them apart from all other types, they can explain exactly why they made each decision, not just what they decided, but why. The transparency is incredible value. Where do self-reflective agents make the most impact? Quality assurance is a perfect fit. The agent reviews content or code against quality standards. Reflect on what made and what didn't meet the criteria. Learn from each review to improve future assessment and can explain exactly why something passed or failed. Complaints checking against work similarity, reviewing documents, learning from edge cases, ambiguous situation, and improving their interpretation over time, and providing reasoned explanation that satisfy regulatory requirements. In writing assistant agent that generate content, reflect on their own output quality, self-edit to improve it, and explain why they made specific changes. These are already appearing in sophisticated content workflows. The common thread is accountability. These agents can show their work. And now come to my personal favorite of today's three types, the memory enhanced agent, also called as personalized powerhouse. The core idea is beautifully simple. This is an agent that actually remembers you, not just within a single conversation, but across all your interaction over time. It stores and recalls your preferences. It remembers your previous request. It tracks your history and context. It learns your patterns and goals. It knows what worked for you before and what didn't. Memory enhanced agent don't just have one kind of memory. They have multiple types of working together. Short-term memory covers what's happening in the current session, the immediate conversation context and recent task history. Long-term memory stores insights and learned preferences across all sessions over time. This is what makes the experience feel genuinely personalized even weeks or months later. Entity memory focused on specific details, information about particular people, organization, and key concepts that are relevant to the user. And contextual memory capability. All three types to give the agent the more complete, accurate picture of who you are and what you need. Together, these memory types create something that feels remarkably like a human assistant who truly knows you. The workflow of a memory enhanced agent introduces two important new steps at the beginning. Before even starting to reason, the agent goes through a memory recall phase. It asks itself what it already knows about this user, what past interactions are relevant to this current request, what preferences and patterns should inform its response. This recalled context then feed into the reasoning and execution phases, making everything more relevant and personalized from the start. And then, at the end, after producing the output, the agent goes through a memory update phase. It stores new information from this interaction into long-term memory. The cycle repeats. Every interaction makes the agent smarter about you specifically. It gets more personalized with every single conversation. Here is an analogy that makes the difference crystal clear. A regular agent, even a sophisticated React or tool enhanced agent, is like seeking a medical professional for very first time. Every single time you visit, you have to explain your history again, your preferences again, your context again, from scratch, every time. But a memory enhanced agent is like having a personal doctor who has known you for years. They remember your medical history, your allergies, your previous treatments, what medications worked, and which caused problems, your lifestyles, your family health context. The quality of care you receive from a doctor who knows your complete history versus one meeting you for the first time is dramatically different. That's exactly the difference memory takes for AI agents. The key characteristics of memory enhanced agents highlight what makes them uniquely powerful. Intelligence, long-term memory that stores and recalls past interaction, learned preferences and task progress across sessions. Behavior, context-aware, personalized that genuinely adapts based on user-specific history, not generic responses. Response tailored specifically to you. Scope, individualized experiences that improve across multiple interactions over time. Best for personalized assistant application, long-term user relationships, and tasks that naturally span multiple sessions or require building on previous work. One important consideration, privacy and data storage must be carefully managed. Remembering user information creates responsibility. The data must be stored securely and user must have control over what is remembered. The real world applications of memory enhanced agents are where you really see the value come to life. A project management AI that remembers your entire project history, tracks task progress across weeks and months, learns your working style and preferences, and proactively alerts you based on patterns it's noticed, like the fact that you always need budget approval 2 weeks before your deadline. A personalized shopping assistant that remembers your sizes, knowing your style preferences, recalls your purchase history, and makes suggestions based on your actual taste rather than generic recommendation. A personalized learning assistant that knows exactly what you have already covered, adapts the difficulties based on your progress, and builds each lesson on what came before. And an executive assistant agent that knows your schedule preferences, remember key contact and past meeting outcomes, and anticipate your recurring need before you even ask. Now let's zoom out and compare all 7 agent types we have covered across the entire series. Context aware, all except fixed automation. Multi-step capability, all except fixed automation and LLM enhanced. Reasoning, all from React onwards. External knowledge, all from React plus RAG onwards. Multi-tool capability, tool enhanced, self-reflecting and memory enhanced. Self-evaluation, only self-reflective agent and memory enhanced agent. Persistent memory, only memory enhanced. And as you move right across this spectrum, cost and complexity increase. The key insight, you don't always need the most sophisticated type. The right choice depends entirely on what your specific task actually requires. Here is the complete decision framework covering all 7 types we have learned so far. Is your task structured and perfectly repetitive? Fixed automation. Does it need language understanding within defined rules? LLM enhanced. Does it need multi-step reasoning and planning? React. Does it need reasoning rule plus real-time knowledge access? React plus RAG. Does it need to coordinate multiple tools and APIs? Tool enhanced. Does it need to explain its decision and improve over time? Then self-reflective agent. Does it need to personalize based on remembered user history? It is memory enhanced agent. And if your use case needs all of these capabilities combined, you are looking at the most advanced agent architectures, which we will touch on as continues through this series. Let's wrap up with our recap. Type 5. Tool enhanced agents, the multitasker that use multiple tools and APIs dynamically, selecting the right tool for each step. Best for complex workflows that requires multiple integration capabilities. Type 6. Self-reflecting agents. The philosophers that think about their own thinking, explain their reasoning traceability, and genuinely improve with every interaction. Best for quality assurance, compliance, and any context where accountability and explainability matter. Type 7. Memory Enhanced Agent. The personalized powerhouse that remembers you across session using short-term, long-term, and entity memory. Getting more personalized with every interaction, best for personal assistance, long-term user relationships, and tasks that naturally span multiple sessions. We have now covered 7 of the 9 agent types in the spectrum. In our next video, we shift from understanding what agents are to understanding when to use them. We will look at the 5 key domains where AI agents deliver the most value: customer support, research, finance, education, and software development, with real examples from each. And in video 7, we will cover the flip side: when not to use an agent. Because knowing when agents are not the right tool is just as important as knowing when they are. Make sure you're subscribed and following the playlist. See you in the next one. Thank you.